Buongiorno, what's up, bitches? It's the second episode of the Life and Lives podcast with Mowgli. If you hadn't gathered, I'm fucking Mowgli. Go figure. I had no fucking content for this episode, so I went to you lot on TikTok and asked you to send me loads of questions. So we're going to do a Q&A. First question. By the way, if you do have any other questions that you want me to answer, put it in the comments, and then I might get round to it and give you a shout out on the next episode. I might do, but I'll have a brain like a fucking sieve. So the first question is from Katie8340. If you're on TikTok, go and follow her. I'll put her name in the description. And you can go follow her on TikTok. She said, would you ever move out of Essex to be with your girlfriend? Oh, shameless plug. My girlfriend, Sarah, who she's talking about. This is one of her books right here. Go to her website. It's up there somewhere. We will be living together in the future. Way in the future. But probably not in Ireland. It will probably be here in Essex. Yes, ma'am. So, Shell the Bell said, do you love tramping? This is on a TikTok post that I did, by the way. I had to look it up. Actually, let's look it up. Let's look it up together, shall we? Hey, Google. What is tramping?
Tramping has two primary meanings, depending on the context. 1. Recreational walking, primarily New Zealand. In New Zealand, tramping refers to a recreational activity involving walking over rough country, often for long distances and over multiple days.
No. Answer to that question, I don't mind walking. I'm very into my climbing and stuff like that. So, for example, every year I used to go to Devon with my family and Dorset, places like that. And any mountain I saw or anything that looks like a mountain, I used to climb it. They don't call me a jungle boy for no reason. Trees, fucking mountains. I went up on a mountain. My mum almost had a fucking heart attack. But I climbed up this massive rock face and then dangled my legs. It must have been a 100-foot drop into the sea. And I was just sitting there. I was like, just nothing going on up here. I mean, there isn't much going on anyway up there. But my mum was having a fit. She was like, get down before you kill yourself. So, wait, did I answer the question? Answer to the question is, I don't mind walking. As long as I'm getting somewhere. And that leads me on to another fucking thing. People keep saying to me, Mowgli, you walk really fast. No, I fucking don't. I walk normal speed. Y'all are just really fucking slow. You should have your own lane where you fucking walk at your own fucking pace and not get in other people's way that are trying to get somewhere. People say to me, I was like, are you in a rush? How can you enjoy the view and shit? I was like, I can still enjoy the view while walking normal speed. It's fine. You do you, boo. Bitch ass. But yeah, hope that answers your question. Sarah Alicia Thomo. Hope I said that right. She said, what is your most proudest achievement? I think that's two. There's two things that I'm most proud of. Is my son. I'm most proud of him and the young man he's turning out to be. There's no rule book for being a parent, as any parents should know. You're just fucking winging it and hoping for the best. And trying to bring them up to be the best person they can be from the lessons we got learnt as parents when we were kids. 80s baby here. So yeah, my son is one of them. And my other proudest achievement would have to be I was homeless for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I've eaten at McDonald's bins. I've slept on the street. It was kind of my choice because I was a fucking idiot. And You know when your parents go, oh, if you walk out that door, don't bother coming back. Well, this motherfucker did it. I say it like I'm fucking proud of it. But, yeah, I walked out and didn't come back. And then realised the grass is not fucking greener. But it's a life lesson. It teaches you to grow up real quick and be a bit street smart. Yeah, a lot of things happened while I was homeless. But that's another story for another time. But I won't bring this episode down too much. But thank you, Sarah, for your comment. Hillary Cannon. Now, this lady on TikTok, I used to work with her. I'm so sorry, Hillary. When you was on my live and you joined and then you said who you was, and you said, do you remember us working together? I was like, yes. I didn't remember who you was, worked together, until I actually looked at your bio. I was like, oh, well, fuck me sideways. I do know who you are. We used to work in a call centre together. I've done quite a few jobs. I've moved around a bit, which I know doesn't look fucking good on a CV, but I've got a full-time job now. I'm a blue-collar worker, so fuck you. Do I snore? I don't know. I'm asleep. I have heard that I do. I've also heard from other people that I don't. My son apparently says I snore like a fucking volcano, and he's in the other room. So yeah, I do snore. What is the this is from you. Her username is just you on TikTok. So, what is the moment in your life that moved you to tears? See, I have been accused a lot for being cold-hearted and heartless and not having a soul like Ginger. I think there's only 2 or 3 times in my life when I've cried. Once was when I was watching Braveheart, which is one of the best fucking movies ever. Historically not correct, but it's one of the best movies ever. The music, the scenery, the emotions, it goes so well together. That brought tears to my eyes, and that's not easy to fucking do. Oh, such a good... If you haven't watched Braveheart, fucking watch it. Historically incorrect. It's a load of boo-hucky, but it's an amazing film. Fuck, what was the question? What? When I almost lost my boy, thought we were going to lose him. We was at a party, Halloween party, with family, and my boy was only a little bubba back then. And because of the heat and everyone holding him and that, he stopped breathing and went limp, and just there was nothing there. Adults, parents now, that one scene in Lion King when you realised he was right, when he's like, when he fights the hyenas off his boy, and he goes, but you're not scared of anything, and he was like, I was today, when I thought I'd lose you. That's the second time I had tears in my eyes. Can't think of another one. I didn't cry when my nan died, and I mean, I was sad, I just, yeah, I don't know. I cry over things that, yeah, I don't cry over things that you should cry about. I just kind of, you know, just shove it down there. Shove it down and drink. No, that, I used to do that. But yeah, thank you very much for your question. Do I have any regrets? That's from Ice Queen 78. Do I have any regrets? See, if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, I would have said yes, most of the shit I did. But I don't regret any of it. No, I don't actually. No, I don't have any fucking regrets, because the things that happened to you and the choices you made, that I made, done for a reason. They led me down a path to where I am now. Could things have been done a bit differently? Hell yeah. But as soon as you start regretting and start thinking back of the past, you're bringing it back up. Stop looking backwards. You're not going that way. Everything I've been through, being stabbed, hurting people, stuff like that, hanging around with the wrong people, it all moulded me. And I like to think it moulded me into the person that my girlfriend now loves and adores. She knows about my past, and I know about hers. and we just compliment each other. And she loves me for who I am and loves everything about me. So, yeah, this is to you lot as well. Whatever you're going through or have gone through, I know it's hard and it must have been fucking horrible, and I do feel for you, but don't regret it, because you've turned out amazing. You're beautiful and stunning creatures, and everything you've been through has contributed towards that. You're amazing. Now get yourself a cup of tea or a coffee. You deserve it. Not now, because you're watching this episode. After the fucking episode. God, pay attention to me. Jesus, I'm not needy. Yeah, so obviously Road Gardener asked the same kind of question. So yeah, I hope that answers it. Another question of my friend Desi. Desi6630. I'll put his bio. He's also got a YouTube channel as well, so don't forget to check that out. I'll put his YouTube channel in the bio. In the description of the video. Mowgli, you fucking idiot. He put, where do you see yourself in 2 years' time? If you would have asked me before I met my girlfriend, I would have had a totally different fucking answer. Even a year ago, I would have had a totally different answer than that one. I think at the moment, in 2 years' time, I'd like to think I'm settled down in my own place with my girlfriend, my own family. This YouTube channel taking off, my TikTok taking off. That's not the priority. Social media isn't the be all or end all, and it's not your fucking whole life. You know I'm talking to you. And when I say I'm talking to you, anyone that's actually resonating with what I'm saying. If you feel like that's directed at you, it is. Social media is not the be all or end all. That be all or end all is not the be all and end all. That doesn't sound right. Is that the saying? Be all or end all? Or end all? That sounds like something out of Lord of the Fuck. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, just simple, really. I've lived on nothing. I've been homeless. I've been stabbed. I've had cigarettes put out on me. I've died twice. So the simplest things are the most what I'm looking forward to, just having a place to call home with my little family. And if this YouTube channel takes off and my TikTok alongside it, then excellent. And in 2 years' time, what I'd really want is my girlfriend's career to take off, because she fucking deserves it. Like I said, that's one of her books. It's called Silent Hope. It's absolutely amazing. You can find this book on her website, which is going to be up here. But I'll put her website in there. She also does tarot readings. She's very talented. You can buy one of her books. It's audio books as well. So even if you don't show me any love, show her some loves, because finally she needs a break. She needs to make it. She deserves it. You're listening, but I want you to hear me, okay? Go to her fucking website and buy one of her books. You won't be disappointed. If you like smutty smut, she's got that as well. For all you spicy senoritas out there. Where was I going with this? What was the question? Oh yeah, well, but that's what I'd like in 2 years' time. Also, oh, you had to do it. What's your opinion on flat Earth? You can't have an opinion on something that doesn't exist. It's not true. So, and people that do think the Earth is flat are stupid. And this is not the channel for you to watch. And I will fucking die on this hill. They do say you can't argue with stupid people. So I'm not. I'm telling you, you're a child, your opinion is stupid and flawed, and you're a ridiculous human being. You should be wearing a straitjacket. There you go, I said it. And a tag on your leg. So you're not allowed near any people. How do you feel about them apples? Bitch ass. Alright, that is the end of that episode. I know it's a short one. I do apologise. But I am sweating like anything. But yeah, thank you very much for your time and tuning in today. I hope you have a spiffing day. Like I said, go to this woman's website. She's a beautiful, stunning woman, but I'm biased. Anyway, love you, bye. I'm going to jump in a cold fucking shower.